Well, as all of the celebrities get up on their soapboxes and tell you how wrong you were to vote a certain way and why you need to do better, a lot of people that work in the industry itself are struggling. Struggling entertainment workers are fleeing Hollywood, but some employers balk at showbiz backgrounds. So what they're doing is changing their resumes to try to appeal to jobs outside of Hollywood because, I mean, there's a lot of layoffs going on, and these activist celebrities really aren't helping anything with this, especially stuff like Jamie Lee Curtis leaving X and trashing people basically that voted for Trump, as they all do, but I just find it funny, this movement of all of these hardcore leftists trying to go to blue sky. They're all going to come back. All of them will be back on X in no time. And it's going to be really funny when we all welcome them back. But the Hollywood industry, not doing very well. It's in a bad place. And one of the things I love is when people in the system call it out for what it is, which is hypocritical and full of shit. So Cindy Sweeney, rising star, very, very liked celebrity. I never hear her attacking anybody or really trying to put thoughts out on real world issues. It seems like what she wants to do is be successful and liked, which I would think is what every celebrity would want, so that when they're in a movie, you go, oh, I like that person. I'll go see that. Instead of, didn't that person tell me to F off for voting a certain way? Which is pretty much the entire industry. But she's calling out a lot of the fakes, saying, yeah, they're all hypocrites. This whole movement about empowering women, yeah, it's fake. None of that is happening. Because they attack her all the time. There was one woman, I forget what her name is, but she's somebody up in Hollywood, and she was telling people, like, I don't understand the appeal to her. She's a horrible actor, all this stuff, saying she's not pretty. And, I mean, how is that helping empower a woman? You got a successful woman doing things like she's going back and making these old school commercials where she's trying to be sexy, selling soap or something. I know you've probably seen them, but it's like, I wish more Hollywood actors would have this kind of attitude. When Madam Web flopped, she didn't come out and trash fans or blame fans. She just kind of took it in stride, even made fun of the movie. She went on Saturday Night Live and was like, yeah, I'm currently in Madam Web, and judging by the box office, most of you haven't seen it. Like, she laughed about it, which is what we could use more of. A little bit of humbleness in our Hollywood actors, I think, goes a long way. So, yeah, she's calling these people out, calling all of their empowerment stuff bunch of bullshit, which it is. None of these people back up anything they really believe, just like the climate change stuff. When these, like Leonardo DiCaprio gets out there and talks about how, he wants this and that for climate change, and then he runs around in a private jet taking one to, like, fly 40 miles, literally takes off and lands. I know it's not 40 miles, but I'm just saying he would take it to the next town if he could. But, yeah, he's a huge activist for climate change. He's fake, just like everybody in Hollywood mostly really is. So here's what she had to say. Cindy Sweeney is fed up with people in her profession who tear women down while pretending to build them up, which, according to her, is most of them. The entertainment industry's reputation for women empowering other women is a facade. It's very disheartening to see women tear other women down, she said in the interview, especially when women who are successful in other avenues of their industry see younger talent working really hard, hoping to achieve whatever dreams that they may have, and then trying to bash and discredit any work that they've done. This entire industry, All people say is women empowering other women. None of it's happening. All of it is fake and a front for all the other shit that they say behind everyone's back. I love it, calling it out, because it happens all the time. And it's not just a Hollywood thing. It's like in everything. But Hollywood tries to act like the moral arbiters of culture. And they're the ones that, they're the shining examples for how everyone should be. And they're all fake. None of them mean anything that they say. And I always love it when someone kind of rises up and calls out their shit like this. It's so nice to see. It won't go very far, though, unfortunately, because none of the other outlets will really pick it up and talk about it. I'm surprised anyone is. It's mostly just people. Deadline will probably put an article out on it, but it won't go further than that. They won't call out anybody that she's talking about here. They're just all going to let it fly. And if anything, this will probably hurt her, unfortunately. There's not really that many actresses like her anymore. I think she's funny. People call her out, like, trash her because of her boobs and stuff. Like, 'cause she has big boobs. It's crazy, the kind of shit. And you know how she took that? She went on Instagram and posted a picture of herself in a shirt that said, "Sorry for having nice boobs." Well, I think she was the other word for it, but you get what I'm saying. I mean, there's so many studies and different opinions on the reasoning behind it. I've read that our entire lives we were raised, and it's a generational problem, to believe only one woman can be at the top. There's one woman that can get the man. There's one woman who can be, I don't know anything. So then all the others feel like they have to fight each other or take that one woman down instead of being like, let's all lift each other up. That's a problem. Like, a lot of women like to tear each other down and do kind of shit like that, but then they'll say they stand for women, but it's really just them trying to claw their way up to the top of something. She's totally right there. That's a real problem. Women fighting each other and gossiping on each other. It seems like women hate other women more than anybody else in a lot of cases. And she's calling that shit out, especially with what's in Hollywood. One will get up there and want to be at the top, and she won't want to leave her position. So she'll just start attacking everybody, gossiping. Oh, she's coming from my job or my man. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.